Maybe I should ask you this question. Have you lost anything for God? Well, I don't think you get it. Have you lost any? I met a guy the other day, and I was driving around with him on his golf cart. We went to an event, and he said, listen, man, he said, and I began to introduce myself and tell him who I was, and I said, I'm a pastor, and he said, oh, really? Well, first it was the truck event, and and he said, man, you own that, and thanks for coming, etc. And I said, well, I'm a pastor as well. That's my main thing. That's what I do. And he said, man, really? He said, that's what I should have been doing. And I said, what do you mean? He said, well, my wife gave me an ultimatum a while back. My wife says, if you turn a minister, I'm gone. And right then, I said to him, I bet you're not married now, are you? Right then. And he said, no, why? How did he know? I said, you're not a minister. He did not become a minister because he wanted to save his marriage. He walked away from it because his wife says, if you become a minister, I'm gone. And I said, I bet she left you for another reason. And he said, yes. Have you lost anything for God? Because let me tell you something. If he had became a minister, she wouldn't have left. She would have seen the glory. She may have left for a moment. He may have suffered some things. He may have lost some issues, lost some battles, excuse me. He may have feel as if that nobody cares and he is doing this thing all by himself. And I can't really do it because I'm single. But if you have done it for God, look at your neighbor and ask them this question. Have you lost anything for God? Have you suffered for God? See, he suffered for you. And each time he was going, glory be to God, each time he was going on those journeys and those steps as it leads up to the time for him to be crucified, each time there was always some kind of incident. One moment he just stopped and he said, man, I'm tired. And they had to trade the cross and give it to somebody else for him to help him to carry it. At one time, even before that, he went to the garden and he prayed and he said, God, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. But each time he had us on his mind. He said, I'm going to suffer for you. I'm going to suffer for you. I'm going to do this because I love you, because I care for you. I'm going to do this because you are my child. I'm going to do this because no matter what, hallelujah, Jesus, no matter what, if I'm going to keep on moving because you are my child.